what I wanted to, because I've been talking about it, and it's been interesting because people have been asking me about it, or the conversations has been happening, and I've been able to say, well, no, listen, this is the breakdown of the country, and I was more knowledgeable
Wait,
based
wait,
on
wait.
the.
Give us context. What you're talking about. Like,
So
start from the beginning.
with oh, sorry, okay, my bad. Okay, so generally, like within Muslims are having a discussion about what's going on, and so I've been part of discussions where I have been able to explain that look, there is a breakdown of the country, and there are other
Okay,
issues.
you're not explaining it. You're talking about Iran. Did you even mention Iran once?
Yeah, sorry, Iran. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry. It's been the main
no, you didn't. Like,
topic
people
of
have no idea what you're
conversation.
talking about.
Okay, Iran.
You
This is the most important thing that's going on in the news this week.
Right. So you're talking
Um,
about Iran, and you're saying that
yes.
people have come out. You, as a Muslim, people talk to you about it, right? About what's
Yeah,
happening in
within
Iran.
within Muslim, Dawah groups, etc. I've been talking about it, and they have asked the topic of Iran and what's going on has come up, and
Yeah.
obviously I've had more knowledge based on our discussions from the
Okay.
past, where I've been able to contribute and say, it's not just the hijab. The hijab represents the regime also, for certain people, and so I've been able to give a more rounded um, sort of perspective of what's happened
Right.
based on our conversations. What I would like, remember we went through that. There's a pie graph, or you said that these were the different groups of people in Iran.
Right.
I really wanted to touch that with you basically because I think it was important to show people what the different makeup of Iran is like. Remember there was that those
Yes.
statistics, yeah. So I would like to personally. That's what I wanted to
You want me
cover
to
with
bring it
you.
up now? I'm bringing it
Yes,
up right
but
now.
yeah,
So.
yeah, if you could, that would be brilliant. Because I'm going to
Okay.
do a new segment on it on Friend Zone News, where I sort of explain to people what's been happening
Okay.
also.
Here, let me share my screen. All right. So this is Iran's attitudes toward religion, a 2020 survey report. So the page that you're looking for is this one,
Okay.
right? Again, some people don't like this study. Some people say it's good. Some people say it's not good. But this is the only survey that we have, the most recent survey that we have, that is not government ones, right? Because we can't trust what the regime says, right? Um, so based on the based on the latest scientific poll that we have had, Iranian people, um, the only 32% of them are Shia Muslim. So it's still the biggest group, but it's less than 50%. If you add up all the Muslims, so 32% Shia Muslim, because Iran used to be a majority Shia Islam, um Shia Muslim country.
Mhm.
And within less than one generation, around half of Iranians have left not just Islam, but religion as a whole. So this is significant. Like, if this poll is accurate, okay, it means that within less than 40 years, half of Iranians, let's say 40 years, within 40 years, half of Iranians have left religion as a whole. This is the greatest mass exodus of religion in the history of mankind, if this is accurate, right? So if you
Would you
32%.
say that's been mainly pushed by the regime, and their behavior that's pushed people into sort of no religion
Yeah,
at all, or is this? Have you seen this
yeah.
anywhere else in the world?
No, nowhere
Okay,
else in the
right.
world have you ever seen this. Like, the best anti-Islam activists in the world are the Islamic Republic of Iran. Nothing has been a better force against Islam other than more than the Islamic Republic of Iran. It's absolutely insane. We're talking about 82 million people, right? Right? So it's crazy. So we have 32% Shia. Let's see, Sunni Muslim. Sunni Muslim is only 5%, right? So that would be 37. Then you have Sufis with 3%, right? So let's say let's just say like 40 as a whole. Yeah. So 40% Muslim, which makes Iran a Muslim minority country. So this is a definition of taking a country hostage, because you have Sharia law enforced upon a Muslim minority country. That is insane.
How are minorities treated in Iran in terms of, like, you've got Christian minorities, obviously Sunni Muslim minorities, Zoroastrians, etc.
Okay, it depends on whether you're a minority because you're born into it or because you left Islam. Okay, if you're a minority because you left Islam, okay, if it's found out, then your punishment is death, right? But if you're born into it, it really depends on the minority. Okay, so I think the worst people, the minority that has it the worst, are the Baha'is or the Kurds. Okay, so it's either the Kurdish or the Baha'is. I don't know which one has it worse, right? So, but one is an ethnicity, another one is a religious group.
Okay. And what's the total population of Iran at the moment?
82, I think. Let me check. Iran population 83. 83.99. So 84 almost. I swear last time I checked this was 82. What the hell? Okay, 84.
84. Okay. And remember, there was that other breakdown of people that wanted that were pro-regime, people that wanted independence, people that wanted the Shah, and that monarchy back. Also, there was, I think it was a 20-20-20 split. I couldn't remember the exact figures.
You want me to bring that as well?
Yeah, please. Yeah, I think it's great because it helps to explain to people what the actual breakdown of Iran is and the different views that are within the country.
Okay, let's bring that as well.
Because interesting enough, and obviously once you go through this, we can discuss the other things that have been happening in London also, because I don't know if you had a chance to cover that, or you're aware of the things that were happening in London or the UK. But yeah, yeah, okay, great. Okay.
All right. So Iranian people, the political systems that they want, 33% of them, which is the biggest group, want a secular republic. Right? So it's very interesting because that means that even some Shia Muslims want a secular republic. Right? The second group, by 22%, is the people who want an Islamic Republic.
Today. You can do so with
so it doesn't say the
$1 a month.
The Islamic Republic that they want is the one that we have already, or a different Islamic Republic. But I would say that, let's guess that it's the same Islamic Republic, right? So that would mean that 16 million people are potentially happy with the current regime that we have, right? But that would mean that everybody else is unhappy because none of these other options are an Islamic Republic. So only this is, maximum 22% of Iranians are happy with the regime that they have. Okay. Right. Then we have 19% want a constitutional monarchy, same as what we have in the UK, for example. 3% of them want an absolute monarchy, which these people are insane, I would say. Where do we have kind of like Thailand, maybe, right? Thailand or Saudi Arabia. These people want that way. I don't know if they could call those monarchy, but where else do we have an absolute monarchy right now in the world other than?
Yeah, I think Thailand would be the one that sticks
Thailand
to
would be
mind,
kind of like Thailand, yeah. And then there's another 20% they didn't answer, or
Yeah, so in London, basically, there were protests under the it's a Islamic Center, or the Center for Islam, basically, in Maida Vale. So there were protests happening outside there. Also on Hyde
and they
Park.
raised the monarchist flag over it. Did you see?
Oh, okay, yeah. So I saw.
So the Iranians. So that would be these people, right? So they attacked it, and the police was there, and there was a clash between Iranians and the police because they wanted to attack the center. right? They kind of see the Islamic Center in London as, I don't know, like a spy agency or a propaganda arm of the Iranian regime, right? So that's why they attacked it.
People were
But
saying.
they claimed it, and they were like these monarchists. That somebody went up there and he was raising the monarchist flag, which is like the Iranian flag with a lion and holding a sword in the middle.
Has he been quite vocal at the moment with what's going on in terms of
who?
The person that wants to be a monarch? What was his name? The
son. Okay, the son of. Okay, so the son of the previous king, the son of the Shah, Reza Pahlavi, right?
Yep.
The son of Muhammad Reza Pahlavi. He is on our side. Okay, I'm not a monarchist. I would like a secular republic. I'm on the secular republic side, right? Okay, these constitutional monarchists, the person that they want to topple the government and bring a new shah, bring a new king, and they want their king to be Reza Pahlavi. Okay, but Reza Pahlavi is not on their side. Reza Pahlavi, he himself wants a republic. He himself has said the age of monarchies is over. He doesn't want that, but he also says that I myself see myself as a pro-republic person, but if the Iranian people choose a constitutional monarchy, then I would respect that. But he himself is not on their side. He himself is on our side.
So would it be a case that he brings in a monarchy, but then he leaves it to a government and forms a government to actually run a democratic secular government to run?
Oh no! Okay, first of all, as much as I'm against a constitutional monarchy, okay, I have to be fair. A constitutional monarchy is still a democracy.
Okay.
Only an absolute monarchy is not a democracy. A constitutional monarchy is still a democracy. I'm against it, but I'm against it. I'm not gonna attack it baselessly. I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's not democratic. It's absolutely, it is. It's UK is a democratic country. And UK is a constitutional monarchy.
Right. So what are your objections to a constitutional monarchy?
My main objection is that there is a very important unelected politician.
Okay, I'm with you.
That has significant power. First of all, if that politician has no power, then it's a waste and it's useless, right? And a distraction. Right? And if he has any power, then it's unelected.
Right.
Politicians need to be representing the people, so they need to be elected.
Yeah.
And it's based on inheritance, and it's for if it's lifetime. There's two main problems. No position should be based on inheritance. It should be based on merit, and no position should be lifelong. Because then you have no accountability. You should be able to lose your position based on performance.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Get my best-selling book, Why There Is No God, for free. Click on the link for it in the description.